Hey guys, it's Lyric. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a very requested video, and it is how I edit my YouTube thumbnails. I've gotten requests for this video on my Instagram multiple times, on my YouTube videos multiple times, and I'm finally going to be doing it for you guys today. And I'm basically just going to go through all of the steps and all of the things that I do to make my thumbnails. And if I'm being honest, the thumbnails, like editing the thumbnails, is one of my favorite parts about the editing process for my videos. I just think they're so much fun. So let's just jump right into it. So the first step that I do is I go through my video and I take a few screenshots of little pictures that I want to have in my thumbnail. And for this video, I'm going to be editing the thumbnail from my Flying to Orlando video. And for that one, I just used some pictures that I took in Disney World because I flew to Orlando and went to Disney World. So that's what I'm going to be editing today. So the first step is I will go into my photos, and I have the three that I'm going to be using. It's this one, and this one. So once I have the photos once I have them, I go into Lightroom and I will import those three photos into my Lightroom album. Okay, then I'm going to basically edit them the same way I edit my Instagram photos. So I use the Aspyn Ovard Lightroom mobile presets. So I'm going to go in and copy the settings and paste it onto the first photo. And I look really orange like usual, and I'm just going to fix that. So I up the exposure and turn down the highlights, and then go to color, turn down the orange because I look so orange, and I don't really like the grain on my pictures because I feel like it makes them kind of blurry, so I like to turn that all the way down. And I'm going to turn down the exposure a little bit, and I think that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to edit the other two pictures that I'm going to use for my thumbnail. I will paste the settings and then up the exposure to just make it a little bit brighter, turn down the highlights, go to effects, and turn the grain down. I think I want the sky to pop a little more. I want a little more blue, so I'm going to up that blue saturation. There we go. I love this picture so much. I'm obsessed with it. I think I'm going to post it on my Instagram soon, so you should go follow me if you wanna. And I think this looks pretty good. So now I'm on to the last photo, which is this one. It's one of my favorite pictures from Disney. I love this picture so much. So I'm going to paste my settings, turn up the exposure, go to color, turn down the orange a little bit. This filter just really brings out the orange tone, so I like to turn it down. And then I'm going to turn down the grain, and I think I'm going to make the exposure a little bit brighter and turn the highlights down. And I think that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to save all of these to my camera roll. And then I am moving on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is making it into a collage, and the app that I used for all of my thumbnails that are a collage, which is basically all of the ones that are not just one photo, is Moldiv. And this app has a bunch of different layouts for collages, and that's what I really like about it. So I have three pictures, and I'm going to choose this one with the three lines. And the first thing I do is adjust the frame so that it is 16 by 9 because that's how YouTube crops the thumbnails. So I don't want my pictures to not fit, so I'm going to go ahead and crop it to, there we go. And then I basically change the spacing to where there's no space in between, because that's how I prefer my pictures. And then I will add the pictures that I just edited that into the collage. So now that I've added them in, I'm just going to move them around a little bit till it's the way that I like it and that the pictures fit nicely. And there we go. I think I really like that, so I'm going to save it to my camera roll again. And the last step for my thumbnails is I go into the app Fonto. Now this app is amazing for text. It has so many different options, so this is what I really like to use for my thumbnails. So I'm going to import my thumbnail that I just made. And for the thumbnail that I've already put on my video, I guess, I typed in Disney World. And then you can move it around, and then I'm going to change the font. And I kind of forgot which font I used for my last thumbnail, but I usually use Lobster right here for a lot of my thumbnails. And yeah, there's just so many options. I can't really remember which one I used. So I think I'm just going to use this one right here. It says Snell Round Hand Bold, so that's the one I'm going to use for this one. And then you can, basically there's so many, you can really customize your text in this app, but I'm going to go into style and change the color of my text. I'm going to make it, I think I'm going to make it kind of peachy to match the fireworks in my picture with the castle behind me, because I really like that. Then I'm going to go into stroke, and I think I'm going to choose white, and I'm going to bring that up to 8 so it makes my words pop. And then I'm going to make this, I'm going to make this size a bit bigger so that it really stands out, and put it right here. And I think that looks pretty cute. I really like that. And then I'm going to save it. The last step that I do for my thumbnails is I've created an album in my photos, and it just has a bunch of my thumbnails in it. So I'm going to select the one that I just made, and I'm going to add it to that album. And then I go to that album, and I just look at it and make sure it goes well with my other thumbnails, just to double check, make sure it all is cohesive and looks good together, and then I will use it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it and it was helpful, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. I really hope this video is helpful for you guys and helps you guys up your thumbnail game. I think thumbnails are really fun to edit, and it makes your YouTube look pretty cool. So I really hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.